Dear ActionAid Campaigns community, it is a great pleasure to be able to speak to you as you come together for your planning and for your skills share exercise. I do consider myself part of your community. My first job in ActionAid was as campaigns coordinator in ActionAid Brazil, and from then I have learned a great deal on how central is campaigns on our theory of change. Actually, I also had the opportunity to lead one of our first international campaigns, the International Trade Campaign, back in 2001 to 2004. From that experiences, I have been able to more and more understand that campaigns is not just one more component on our program's approach. Campaigns is actually a fundamental part of our theory of change. Through campaigning, we actually already start changing the power relations even before we achieve a final result on policy change. Because by bringing and empowering poor people and youth and our supporters to come to the streets, to mobilize and to create online activities, we already start changing the power relations, because through doing that, we already get people out of a position of submission, of oppression, towards a position and a practice of challenging power. Campaigns about changing power relations and change the structural cause of poverty. But that requires us not only to campaign, but to interrogate every single campaign activity on the question of how are we campaigning? Who are we campaigning with? And those questions are quite crucial on our political identity and on our campaign signature. I strongly believe that campaigning with poor people and their movements and their political representation through social movements is crucial for changing power relations and is crucial for addressing the structural cause of poverty. If our campaigns methods and practice became sufficiently conducive, enabling and open to have the leadership of poor people on the way we campaign, we would be already building a very strong building block on changing structural cause of poverty. Because through that way of campaigning, we would already be contributing decisively to the empowerment of poor communities. So they would not be just passive spectators of policy change happening elsewhere, but they would rather be at the center of leading their own process of change. So that's why I'm very strong. I am a very strong believer on the centrality of poor people campaigning with us, and more than that, poor people leading our campaigns. Secondly, I believe that campaigns is also a great opportunity for us to bridge different constituencies. So as I said, I have a strong view that poor people is our primary constituency, but I also understand and respect and value other constituencies, such as our supporters across the world, and also the youth movements that we are engaging across the world as well. So I think our campaigning method should also be a great space through which we would bridge different constituencies towards strong alliances to challenge power and to bring change about. And those alliances is also a crucial part of our theory of change. Finally, I believe that our campaigns are a great opportunity for us to also integrate the different ways of the different components of our programming, from local rights programs to policy research to advocacy and lobby. If we bring it all together through a more comprehensive strategy for change, campaigns would again be a central part of it, because that's where you can give visibility, and you can also give you can also create a conducive space through which different parts of the society can come together to express their perspectives, to claim for rights, and to build power change in practice. So campaigning is not just an activity. Campaigning is a fundamental part of our theory of change, and ActionAid has a responsibility with the sector. And my sense is that ActionAid is probably, across the international NGOs, one of those that have the closest relationship with poor peoples and communities, and also one of the organizations that have the longest and deeper relationship with supporters in different countries. So we do have a responsibility of developing a campaign method and a campaign practice that will bring together these different constituencies, but more importantly, will create the space for those constituencies to feel that ActionAid is a great space for them to come and to claim for rights. So it is about creating a space. It is about enabling. It's about creating a servant campaign perspective through which we create platforms, and those platforms are open to other people to come, to join, and to bring change forward. It does require a lot of work from our side. It does bring a number of challenges. So it does require work in terms of how we make sure that our campaigns actually do have the space for poor people to sit at the driver's seat of the campaign. It does create challenge on how do we make sure that we do integrate our campaigns with all other sectors of our programming. How we make sure that our local rights programming is connected, is informed by our campaigns, and also informs our campaigns. How we make sure that our policy research is also informed by our campaigns and informs our campaigns. And how we make sure that our lobbying and advocacy is also related strategically on the way we campaign. So that basically requires from us a much greater capacity to integrate the way we work. We are clear about that, and that's why we are creating the international platforms as a space through which we expect different components of programming together with different countries, and the Secretariat can come together to plan strategically long term. And I expect campaigns to bring a strong contribution to that spaces, as well as I expect those spaces to set a strategic direction through which our campaigns will operate. Another big challenge that we have is what is the level of campaign infrastructure that we have in the organization. I am aware that we have to increase that infrastructure. I'm aware that we have to invest more on campaigning, and I am committed to more and more support those developments. My sense is that we also have to be creative and learn from other parts of the organization. So I can give one example. We did realize a long time ago that on emergency response, we should have some sort of mobile capacity across the world that could be deployed and support in a crucial moment of emergencies. So we create the eFast that sits now on programs. So why not create a sort of eFast on campaigning? Why not to create and to be creative on the way we use our current resources, that we can mobilize different campaigning capacity across the Federation and support the development of effective campaigns. I also think that we have to work together with program and policy at country level to make sure that the adequate level of resources are allocated to campaigning, and to create a perception that campaigns is not separated from programs and should not be. And that's actually our responsibility, to make sure that we embed campaigns on our programming, and we create a understanding in the countries that campaigns is not just something about the campaigns department. Our theory of change requires organization to campaign across all levels. So a isolated campaigns department will never bring the result that we expect, because we expect the entire organization to understand the need for campaigns and to bring campaigns to the center of the agenda. I hope that we will, on the coming years, further advance that perspective. I believe that ActionAid is an organization that fights poverty through a rights-based approach in which campaigns is central. So there is no way to do rights-based approach without campaigning. And that would require a much greater investment, but would also require from your community the ability to learn from what have been our achievements, what have been our successes, but also learn from our failures. So I believe that there is still space for us to advance our campaign signature. I do believe that ActionAid in the future will be an organization that provide campaigns that are space for the mobilization of other groups that is beyond our branding or our ability to engage our supporters, but is more of a huge space through which different groups can come together to bring change about. I also believe that ActionAid campaigning methodology and approach has to be more documented and generate more reflection on what have we learned and where are we going through that campaign. And finally, I believe that we should be able as an organization to learn from the streets. So from the past 2 years, there has been an explosion of new methods of mobilization and new ways of working. And I believe that we as a federation have the responsibility to learn from those processes, to learn from what happened on the streets of Turkey, Brazil, Egypt, Madrid, or Greece. We've got to learn from that, because the ways of mobilizing people, in particular the ways through which the youth mobilize themselves, is being transformed in a very fast pace. And we as organizations should be able to learn from that, should be able to modernize and rejuvenate our methods of campaigning, but more importantly, we should be able to politically open up to create spaces through which this kind of new movements would feel comfortable, would feel the sufficient ownership to come and to renegotiate with us what kind of issues we are addressing. So I believe that we will have to also modernize our ways of relating with other movements in order to create campaigns that could be massive. So I wish you a great planning meeting. I wish you a great space for sharing skills. But more important, I wish you a great moment for reflection, for learning, and for further developing our campaigns approach, methods, and practice. Please help us as a federation to advance and to bringing campaigns to the center of our practice. Thank you very much, and good meeting.